I know Anthony was very frustrated with my Christmas gifts because I gave gift cards, and the level probably wasn't too appropriate. Yours is a new car, right?
Did you?
Your home address. But I do. But Anthony, I just want to tell you,
yes.
I personally brought you a Christmas present today.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, I'll be right back.
Eric Logan, I now am very excited.
No, you're not.
Because
you're going to freak out in about 2 seconds.
Am I really?
Yes, you are.
Oh, my God. Holy shit.
Boomer Esiason, everyone. Giving Anthony a big hug. There's a major backstory.
Wow.
Boomer Esiason and Anthony went to school together.
East Islip, Timber Point Elementary School.
That's right. I remember beating you up a few times.
Yes. Boomer,
and actually, I've heard you talk about that quite a few times on the radio. I think you've gotten it screwed up a little bit.
I did?
You never hit me.
No, I hit you in the head. You like laughed at me, and I broke both bones in my arm.
Yeah, I don't think you hit me in the head. Actually, I think I remember breaking your jaw. That's what I remember.
No, never broken jaw.
By the way,
that must have been another poor son of a bitch that got in your way.
Maybe that was your brother Joey.
It could have been. It could have been. No, I don't remember if he broke his jaw. You were the biggest bully in that school. The guy was like the coach's.
I was not.
He was the coach's like guy.
I took care of everybody. I took care of all the little people.
You used
Except
to take,
for you.
In the cafeteria, this son of a bitch would grab people by the head and put their heads by his ass and fart.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You were that guy.
It was horrid stuff that I remember as a child.
So you're blaming me for the way you are now. Is that what I understand?
Well, in the situation I'm in now, I would have to thank you because it all worked out fine.
I was back there telling your girlfriend all about it. So
great. Oh, good. Yeah,
well, I want to hear the story once again.
Thanks, Boomer.
I want to hear the story again.
Here's how it went. Boomer.
According to you.
According to me. This is my memory of Timber Point Elementary School. Boomer never, ever, ever liked being called Norman. Especially back
look at the look he just gave.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at him fight! As soon as you said that, the look he gave all of us.
That's just
not
the way
true.
it was.
That is not true. He's trying to figure out whose jaw he wants to break first.
No, I don't know. This is just, it's turned into urban myth.
Right.
This was just the way it kind of went at the time.
Well, your urban myth.
My urban myth. Okay. My side of it. For some reason, in front of my friends, I thought it would be funny as his back was turned going around a corner to yell out Norman.
Does that surprise you?
Not at all.
And I did it, and someone ratted me out and said, that I had been calling you Norman. There was one of those I call you out things after school, and we went outside. It was a little cold. I had a big heavy jacket on. Everybody that fought back then took their jacket off. And you did too. I wanted to leave as much padding on as was humanly possible because I knew it was over, Johnny, for me. We kind of squared off. I do remember getting one shot in and hit you in the forehead, but it was nothing to you. To me, I didn't know at the time. I knew the next day the ulna and radius snapped. Both
I do remember you coming
arm.
back in with
a cast
on.
Was just broken. I broke my arm, and then you just proceeded to beat the living shit out of me. And it was...
Well, does that surprise anybody? No, it doesn't surprise anybody, right?
Of course not.
Of course not. A guy like him needs to have his ass kicked every now and again.
I was the fun guy at school, never causing any issues. You were the jock. He was the sweetheart in gym class.
No, if I remember, he used to be in Mr. Bangardi's class because I'd walk past and be spitballs and everything flying all over the place.
Yeah.
So you were in that class, and it was a kind of the class where nobody would pay attention.
Right. It was that class.
Today's day, you have ADD. Back then, they just threw you in that class. And they didn't give you any medication or anything.
Why couldn't you just be stupid or just be an ass or something? But now, of course, you got to have some kind of disease. But I do remember you, the guy excelled at every sport. You could not do anything. You felt like an idiot in gym class next to this guy. Because he was like, the coach would be like, hey, Boomer, go out for a pass. And the coach would throw this bomb, and he's catching it. And then Boomer would throw it, and the coach would catch. And then that was our example.
It's your turn.
Yeah. All right, Anthony, go ahead. Cut over to the left. And I'm tripping over my shoelaces, wearing my skippy sneakers and my
cut-off jean shorts, right?
Awful. Yeah. I didn't have the right clothes for gym. I forgot my shorts at home, so I'm in my jeans.
You had your leather jacket.
My black shoes.
He always had a way to tweak somebody. You know what I mean? He always got underneath somebody's skin somewhere along the line.
Well, you
but
set
you know
me
what?
straight.
And the amazing thing is when I was playing for the Jets, it was back in the frozen years.
My mom didn't date you, did she?
No, she didn't date me.
Okay, good.
93, 94, and 95, when you guys were actually on, I guess FMOR. OR. You used to tell the story all the time.
Yeah.
But I would never come on with you because I just didn't want to give you that, that pleasure of saying, yes, you did break your arm when you hit me. So but that's the way I felt. But it's always good to see you, man.
That was it. And always good to watch you. And growing up in East Islip.
Is it amazing that we actually made it?
I know, something actually worked out of East Islip.
It seems like it's more amazing that he made it over you.
Yeah, I know. At least he had something going for him. The guy had athletic skills.
It was obvious in high school.
I was a smartass. There aren't really many roads for the smartass to make it.
But I will say this: when I was playing for the Jets, people used to say all the time, "This guy in OR is killing you."
It was AAF up in Boston.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
And then NEW.
Right. NEW. That's right. People would say to me, "He's killing you," and I'm like, I have no idea who this guy is.
Because he beat up so many friggin' people in school.
Right, just one of
course. Oh, just one of the guys. Let me check my files.
I think you should fart in his face again for old times.
Shut up, Jimmy. No.
Jimmy, on that one? I actually, though, to think about where we were, where we grew up, it was a great neighborhood.
It really was a great neighborhood to grow up. There were a lot of kids,
all over the place. It was great.
It was all about, your bicycles and riding through Heckscher Park.
That's right.
We had a lot of common friends.
A lot of mini bikes running around.
Yeah, mini bikes.
Yeah.
I remember that. A lot of wrecked mini bikes.
That's
a lot
exactly
of,
right. This day and age, you couldn't do that. The kids, they don't do that stuff. When we were growing up, it was just go outside, go in the park. Right. And now, God forbid you go in the park. Now somebody might snatch you or something.
Yeah,
true.
It was about building ramps and jumping over garbage pails with your bicycles and
doing the old Evel Knievel.
So way back in our early teen days.
Yeah.
That's
so
exactly
what are you doing at CES?
I'm actually out here for Samsung. I'm one of the 4 quarterbacks that they've actually hired to, promote their product. I'm out here with Marino, Steve Young, and Troy Aikman, and which is great.
Want to hang later? Or?
We might hang out. Well, maybe you guys want to come over and hang with us. No, don't even come.
I was never able to sit at the table at lunch. Why should I be able to hang with him now?
The amazing thing is how pretty your girlfriend is.
I know, isn't it?
How long are you on the air for?
It's stay away from Boomer, baby. And I can't even.
And your girlfriend, by the way, I'm back there, Danielle, right?
Lindsay.
Lindsay. So
good, nice move.
Yeah, really.
You just blew it, pal.
He has so many. He's like.
When I met Danielle as I was coming out of the thing, but I was asking her. I said, "So what do you do here?" She goes, "I do him. I keep him happy." Pointing to you.
And with Boomer, you can't even play the money card. Stay away from him because at least I have money. He's fucking Boomer. He's got money too.
He's got money. Lots of money.
So I hear you moving to Roslyn Heights, huh?
Could be. That's one of the areas we're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll be neighbors again.
Oh, you're in that area?
Manhasset.
You gotta get rid of him. Boomer, don't hurt me anymore.
That's right. Where are you guys moving, by the way?
I would love to go out to dinner one night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Absolutely.
That wasn't a yes, by the way.
Yeah. I know.
That wasn't a yes.
I try to patch things up a little, make it a little more less uncomfortable.
It doesn't matter how successful you are. You're still in that high school mindset.
I still feel like I'm in the cafeteria and he's going to steal my chocolate milk.
He's one of the cool kids you want to hang out with. It's never going to happen.
He was always at the the cool guy jock table, and I was at the
cool guy jock table.
The piece of crap.
You got to let it go, man. Just let it go.
It's very hard to let go. I don't really let it affect me, but it's hard to remember it.
It doesn't affect
you. Change it. It's like it just happened that way, and as a memory, it's just it's the way it was.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, we're all humiliated and emasculated growing up. I mean, now it's just being talked about in front of the entire country.
I don't remember. I don't remember humiliating him. All I remember him is him hitting me and breaking his arm. So how do I?
How is that humiliating? He's lucky you didn't rip his dress off.
Well, listen, you know what? You guys are great. I listen to you all the time on my XM radio and my GM Yukon XL.
Very nice.
Very good. So you guys are great, and it's always great to see you. And what? You did okay. You did all right. No matter what they said.
Yeah.
You were most likely to fail. That's what you were voted. The fact of the matter, you made it, and you've done good.
He didn't like high school. Anthony, high school wasn't for him.
This was before high school, too. Thank God.
But you moved away, I think.
Yeah. Oh, we were moving all the time. I wound up in Central Islip after East Islip, and talk about some fights over there. I wish I had Boomer beat me
I actually thought he went to like military school or something. That's what I thought.
Send him to military school.
Yeah.
Might have helped.
It might have helped.
All right,
boys. Thank you.
Boomer, man.
Thank you.
Great
Anthony,
surprise.
take care, man.
Can I have a picture with you?
Absolutely. Could you punch him like you punched me?
Yeah, please punch
It would
Jimmy.
give me great pleasure.
I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm going to go over here and talk to the girls.
Thanks.
Right?
Yeah,
All
great.
right, there he goes. Boomer Esiason, everyone.
What a surprise that is. Damn, good seeing him.
Elo grabbed me like 10 minutes before we went on the air and said, I got a surprise for Anthony.
That's fantastic.
I'm like, I don't know how he's going to handle that one.
Nah. How much water has to go under a bridge, you know? It does. But right when he sat down, I was like, oh, jeez. Oh, don't hit